YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet. And this is Madden 18, Dallas Cowboys franchise, and this is the Cowboy Insider. That's what I'm trying to say. Welcome to episode 29 as we're taking a quick look at week 6, and whoa, what a week 6 it was. We finally got hit with a loss this week. As you take a look here, we're getting ready for week 7 coming up here, but we'll look at some week 6 numbers here in just a bit. But yeah, just a tough week here for us as we do end up getting our first loss of the season. As Dak Prescott, there you see his numbers there, 21 of 35 in that ball game there. Tried his best there to keep us in this game, but unfortunately just was not enough there. So I'm trying to look at my score sheet here. Yeah, just not enough there for us to really do anything. Dak Prescott, there you see, he had a decent game, 21 of 35, 6% of his passes were completed. 305 was the yardage, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and 4 sacks. Zeke Elliott, 14 carries, 79 yards, 3 fumbles. Yeah, fumble rooskies in that game. Not like him, and that was something that was very, very concerning for us. Especially, the first time he got hit, it's like, okay, he fumbled it. The second time he did it, it was out of bounds. I'm like, okay. The second time, I'm like, okay, we're not going to be running him as much. We're going to get the other 2 guys in there, which we end up doing. McFadden, fortunately, McFadden only had a tough game there. He had 4 carries of 8 yards there. The running game was just not there for us, and I did not want us to be one-dimensional. So, when you're running games like that, you just got to keep going at it. You got to bring out everybody. I think our rookie had a couple of carries there to try to help us out there, but just was not enough for us to really get our running game going. Witten had 8 receptions for 91 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. Dez didn't have any touchdowns, but he did have 5 catches for 51 yards. And Terrence Williams, he had 4 receptions, 57 yards and a touchdown. And Swim had a big day. He had 103 yards with 4 receptions, and he had 2 monster catches. Unfortunately, he could not catch the one that we were trying to throw to him to win the ball game to move down the field, and because it was intercepted by Smith, and that was a tough day. Defensively there, we just did not do what I was wanting us to do there, especially against especially against the offensive line there and Blake Bortles. Jalen Smith, 2 tackles, a sack, and then everybody else had pretty much either 5 or 6 tackles. Alaza Nitchik, our rookie there, he stepped up. Wyatt Nitchik, he had 6 tackles and a tackle for loss there in the game. And Orlando Skedrick had 5 tackles, a tackle for loss for him. Just nothing defensively really helped us out there. There you see the injuries there is for the Giants as we move on here and just kind of get that game past us. As Blake Bortles, yeah, there you see Smith, both get players of the week, man. Brutal, but well deserved, I will have to say. Like I said, that video there from yesterday, had to tip my hat to them because they played a great game. And now, since we lost, it's now time to take it out on somebody else. So that somebody will be the Giants. As we take a look there, Giants currently right now 3-3, tied with the Redskins right now, and we have not played either team so far here this season. So, Giants, I think this. If I'm not mistaken, I might have to look back and see here, but I think this might be our first divisional game of the year. I may be wrong. I think I am wrong. I think we played the Redskins earlier this year to start off the season, but. There you take a look defensively here. Our game plan there for them is just get some short immediate passes going there. Get Bryant, Swim, and all those guys really getting going there, and just try to keep the ball as close as we possibly can. And they talk about curl flats. I think I don't really do too well with that, and the team doesn't do too well with those. So a lot more slant routes. I'm thinking even getting the backs involved here, getting them in the running game there, or in the passing game, I should say, to help us out there. So that might be something we'll look at some flats. So maybe even some screen passing there to help us out there and just try to get just things going there, just get things moving. So short, intermediate passes there. It's something we're going to look at. And then cover 2 man, we're going to try to see. You see they like to throw the screen quite a bit, and we'll try to see if we can try to stop them from trying to pull anything. Of course, the main threat there on offense is going to be Odell Beckham Jr. And he's still got a high rating right now. After this 1 year, and in real life, he had a tough year. And Collins on the defensive side there are guys that we're going to have to worry about here coming up in the upcoming season. Odell Beckham Jr. There you see his stats so far this season. And as for Odell, we're looking at 29 receptions, 320 yards this season. No touchdowns yet this season. And that's kind of unusual. So he's, like I said, they're having a rough go here this season, and those are his season numbers. So they're going to be looking to get him in the end zone. Landon Collins, there you see his numbers or his attributes there. And again, just like on offense, the defense really have some tough numbers there. Like I said, they are middle of the road right now. They're a 3-3 ball club. So this is a game that anything can happen. We can easily lose this game if we don't take things seriously, and that's something we have to worry about. He is a superstar development there, so he is going to be a key player there on defense. Jason Paul Pierce, JPP, there you see his attributes there. 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a half of a sack this season so far for him. As like I said, just kind of another off year here for them, as they're going to be trying to get the ball going there for themselves in this game. And this will be a good game to do so, as we just now come off a loss here, and our minds are still kind of on that last game there. Jenkins, your other player there, your other defensive guy there, corner, he has 34 tackles, no tackles for loss, but he also has a half of a sack there. So again, not big monster numbers there. He is around the ball quite a bit there to tackle, but we'll just have to see what we can do. I don't think, like I said, we're not going to be throwing deep, so I'm not too much worried about those corners. But if the corners do look and watch us and how we're throwing passes like that, we have to be prepared to make sure to change things up, as both of those guys, Landon and Jenkins, could pick us off. Eli Manning not having a good year here either. Eli quarterback rating is 94.8 with 1,401 yards, 10 touchdowns with 5 interceptions, 23 sacks so far here this season, and he has a passing completion rating of 67% there this season. As we go on here, and finally, I believe Murray, 35 carries, 134 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 fumbles this season. So, like I said, an off year for them. But again, this is a great game. If I was a team that was playing 500 right now, and I seen a team that just lost last week, and they are the defending champions from a year ago, I would be feasting on them and be ready to go out there and play, and then try to see if we can get a little bit of a piece of them after having a close loss like they just had last week. They were losing by 7 there, so possession wise. So things can really shift around and turn and whatnot. So we'll see if the Cowboys can try to rebound back and try to get themselves going back, try to get 6-1 after this week 7 matchup with the Giants. So that's a quick review there. Like I said, we'll see if we can do that, and stay tuned for that video. That video should be up tomorrow, and we'll have more Dallas Cowboys franchise action here coming up. So stay tuned for that. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Dallas Cowboys franchise here, and also stay tuned for more these videos like this. We have a upcoming our first scouting video coming up here very, very soon, as I will show you guys some of the guys we're looking at for the next spring's draft here for the franchise. So stay tuned for that and more, all coming up here on the channel. So remember, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified when videos like this or any other series are uploaded here to the channel. Also, follow us on social media, follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Be a part of the ESGN Nation so you guys can get all the latest news and information on what's going on in sports and in sports gaming, and you guys can keep informed. So thank you guys so much for watching, and again, stay tuned for more Dallas Cowboys franchise here on ESGNet. That's it for me, you guys. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.